Hey, do you like dragons? I like dragons. Dragons are always those kind of mystical little guys, big guys, big flying fire breathing lizards. Like who doesn't like dragons? Like you're an idiot if you don't like dragons. Anyways, dragons have always been a little bit of a fascination of mine. If you don't know at all, I love dinosaurs. I love the Jurassic movies. Jurassic World Dominion, however, that was a bit of a flop. We don't talk about that. But seeing other giant scaly things, dragons, Game of Thrones, How to Train Your Dragon. There's a lot of dragon media out there. Some that I haven't even discovered yet. But being in the Lego fascination as a child, still as an adult today, there was a particular line of dragons that I enjoyed having. Although I wasn't huge into the theme and didn't even know much about the theme other than the ones that I got, there was a line by Mega Bloks in 2005 called Plasma Dragons. And they were fun, cute little guys that you could, you hatch your egg, you get a little egg sac, and that's kind of where it brings us to today. These little guys were just something that I don't even know how I discovered them, but lo and behold, I got one when I was really, really little, about first grade, and I enjoyed it enough, it's always been just a constant memory of mine. I've had them ever since I got them. They were a nice little toy. Like I said, they were Mega Bloks, so they were buildable. Not as posable as you would want to be, but they were a really just unique thing that I enjoyed. And it turns out that there was more than just the 6 that were originally available. As I have before you are the Series 1 dragons, and I guess they did 6 different series. One of the series was a complete recolor of a lot of the previous dragons that were in Series 1, and one of the other unique things about it were their egg colors. I think they kept this egg design for maybe 2 or 3 more series before they changed it up, and I love these eggs. These eggs just look really cool and, again, very unique. I've seen some in teal with a red claw mark on it. I don't know when they did this, but I mean, these are the original colors for these dragons. But there was I noticed on some of them, the Series 1 dragons all of a sudden have a clear a transparent clear egg, and then the color comes from the egg sac that's within. But for the most part, they were always colored, and I don't know when they changed that or how it got changed, if it was just like, we're running out of money. But regardless, here we are doing a review of Plasma Dragons, Series 1. Now, let's take things back a notch. So this is the egg for the dragon sether, and as you notice with some of the other eggs, you can see the dragon inside of it. Why not this one? Well, let me take you to the time before time. And we're going to talk about first grade me. First grade Trevor was very dumb. First grade Trevor did not understand. I mean, these things actually go for a pretty good price. I'll get to that in a minute. But I brought Sether, the dragon that came with this egg, the very first one that I got, and I brought him to school with me, and there were some kids who we can go ahead and we'll just call them troublemakers. They were the bullies of the class and everything, but they were like, hey, if you give me that dragon, I'll give you a huge sack of coins, which, hey, at least he's paying for it. And he gave me, apparently there were bigger dragons with this Mega Bloks line that came in much bigger eggs, and he gave me just the egg and a shitload of coins, and I really regret doing that. But What do I have here, ladies and gentlemen? I thought I was going to block the address, but lo and behold, I was kind of dumb on that. I managed to find Sether on eBay. Now, like I said, these guys are not cheap anymore. They went probably for about $5 back in the day. And I got Sether for about 20. So, a little dragon figurine this size, you can definitely... Oh boy, there he is. There he is, in all his glory. Oh, that makes me happy to finally have him back. Now, I'll unwrap him in a sec here, but... So, what... Actually, you know, you'll get to see that momentarily, and I'm getting cardboard stuff all over my set. You'll be able to see it momentarily here, but, you know, you crack it open, and you get this egg sac, and you've got the dragon in it. You gotta open this up. You can pull bits and pieces of them out of there, and then you gotta assemble it, but we're just gonna put this thing back in there because that's kind of a bit, I wouldn't say phallic, but it's a very interesting design, to say the least. Oh, God, I'm just seeing the colors again. Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh boy, I have not seen this guy in years. And just to be able to have one again. Oh, everything's like still super tight on it. That's amazing, the joints and all that. So, I wasn't aware of this when I was a kid because, you know, there's a bunch of things that you see on toys and then it just kind of flies over your head. But there were different types of dragons, and from what I saw, Sether is a Ferox dragon, and I don't know if that was just something that came with the Mega Bloks theme, if that was just like their kind of deal, like with Bionicle, you know, you got your good guys as Toa, and then the bad guys are the Makuta. But yeah, each dragon had its own specific style and type. But you know, we've got Sether here, and each dragon had its own twin. There was, I mean, I say twin like because it was a twin build. Brimer, I don't have the type of dragon he was on the top of my head, but Brimer was the twin dragon to Sether. And just got him pulled out there. Actually, let me center these two. Get him kind of sitting up. My Discord is blowing up, so I do apologize. But alas, I finally have these two together again. Let's fold his wings a bit so you can see him. Who is... Oh, okay. But yeah, you've got Brimer and you've got Sether here. These two were the twin sets of... They were very similar. Literally exactly the exact same dragon. The only difference is the color scheme and the wings. Each dragon had, although they were a twin of each other, the difference you could tell would be the head and the wings. So a lot of them, like half of them had full wings like this, the other half had torn wings, which looked always very cool, and I always just kind of thought that they were the evil dragons. I don't know if there is even such a thing as good or evil dragons, you know, depends on who's controlling them, but you can definitely see a difference in the heads here. Let me see if I can get this to focus. There we go. So yeah, there's definitely a huge difference in the heads there, but literally nothing else of, I mean, the only huge difference is their color scheme, whereas Brimer is a gunmetal gray with a kind of a vomit, very sickly looking green on his underbelly, but Sether is a silver and blue with an orange taint, and then orange underwing, and obviously his claws are orange and all that. But Yeah, no, there's honestly not that much to these guys, but I always just thought they were really cool. If I could just... Okay, Brymer doesn't want to stand, but you know what, that's fine. Anyways, on to the other two. So the other two dragons that I have here, and I'm going in order of how I got them. This is Tailtorn. He is honestly probably my favorite just because of his design. He's not some weird hunchback with completely different arms. But Tailtorn, I don't remember what his dragon type is. I'd have to look at it. I'll put it up, every dragon type, if I can find out which one it is. But Tailtorn is, yeah, like I said, he's definitely my favorite. He's a bipedal dragon. And I gotta fold up his wings here so you can at least see him. Yeah, just, I love Tailtorn's design here. Let me see if I can zoom in on him a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now, he's been cooped up in his egg for a couple years now, so he's not going to be able to stand fully. There we go. That's better. And Tailtorn also had a twin that went by the name of Vile, who was a dark blue dragon. I'll put his image up on screen here. A dark blue dragon with some really nice lime green or yellow accents. I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head, and it frustrates me because Vile is literally the only one that I cannot find for Series 1 to complete the series, and that's all I want to do. I just want to complete the series. I'm a completionist. But yeah, so Tailtorn, very, very cool looking and unique dragon. And then we've got the last one that I got, while these were still available, is Boulder. And I can guarantee you can tell why he's called Boulder. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with the rock aesthetic on him. But Boulder, again, I'll have to look up the dragon name or dragon type. But Boulder was definitely a cool looking guy. Fold his wings up here. He had these really unique spikes on his elbows. Okay, come on, why isn't this focusing? Come on now. I know you want to. There we go. But yeah, Boulder had these really cool spikes on his shoulders that had the orange accents like his horns. But he is obviously he's a quadruped. But yeah, honestly, not much to go off of there. These were just a neat little toy that I had when I was just a wee lad. Zoom out here. And I would like to say that that's it, but I managed to find another one. Very big box. Tailtorn is just so beside himself. He can't even stand up. Yeah, he's not going to stand up, is he? Okay, you know what? Tailtorn's going to be a quadruped for the rest of the night, rest of the evening. But yes, the reason why this box is so big is because I did it. I found Boulder's twin, brand new. And as stated before, not cheap. But in my opinion, completely worth all the nostalgia that I'm about to get opening this guy. Oh my, yeah, there it is. Crimson, the Vulcan fire dragon. Like I said before, he is the twin for Boulder over there. But oh my lord. Having something like this brand new in the box. And yep, there he is. There's Vile. And God, this box art, dude, I haven't seen something like this in forever. I really almost do not want to open it, but the whole point of me opening it or getting this was to have it so I could, you know, enjoy the collection. Oh, this is gonna kill me to open this thing. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, they didn't have anything else over here, but on the later boxes you get a note that says Series 1, or what, Series 2, 3 through 6 and everything. God, I remember seeing all these guys on, like, they were on those little hangers, you know, on the side of all the big sets. And more often than not, they were put right next to the Bionicles. But God, this is... I want to try and preserve this packaging as best as I can. I mean, it's already not in great condition just because, I mean, I don't even know what's happened to this box since '05, like since it was first bought from the store. But here we go. God, I almost wonder if it would be better to go. Oh, there's some tape here. There we go. I'm gonna hold off on that just because I want to slip this open. I completely forgot about all this, how they package this and everything. But yeah, oh wow, okay. Pretty self-explanatory with the instructions. I don't think you really need an instruction booklet for this. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is an ad. This shows some of the other dragons all close up. You got Boulder there. Ah, Crystal Cavern Dragon, okay. Tailtorn, the Jungle Glider Dragon. Brimer, the Dark Claw Dragon. Oh. Oh, okay, I see here. So, Tailtorn is a Vorgan, he's the Jungle Glider Dragon. Brimer is an Odaku, the Dark Claw Dragon. Sether is a Ferrock. And Metal Slash Dragon.
It's very metal.
It's pretty fucking metal, bro.
Yeah, it is, actually. Metal.
Boulder, the Crystal Cavern Dragon. He's a Dragar. Vile, the twin to Tailtorn. The Wind Sprinter Dragon, and he's a Norwegian. I assume that's how you pronounce it. And then Crimson, a Fyron or Vulcan Fire Dragon. Okay. And then very simple with the instructions. And I'm definitely keeping that because that is a very sick poster of Crimson there. I wish I had some of the other ones here. But nevertheless, we move on. Definitely keeping that box and tag. Oh no. Whew. Oh boy, yep, that is some slimy stuff there. He looks like he's just about to be served up. Oh. Oh god, come on, baby, come on, don't break on me, please. Okay, there we go.
That's my boy. No, my boy! Father, help!
His horn got a little bent there, but yeah, I'm gonna try and preserve this egg sack as best as possible, just because the one that I got with Sether is not in great condition. But oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh. God, this is like so gross, but at the same time it's so cool. There's his body and wings. There's his tail there. Like I said, you can pull some parts out of the sack, but the rest, you should be able to just reach in there and grab. Oh boy. And then we have one more limb in there, one more leg. Perfect. And then we're just going to put this right back in the egg. God, that's such a cool egg, and it's also so nice because it's brand new out of the packaging. It's so smooth. But yeah, let's get to the main attraction here, which is Crimson. Okay, yeah. I gotta fix that. I'm worried I'm gonna snap it, but it's so bent over to one side. Oh god, these are so cool just having something that's brand new like this. Especially from how long ago it was. Oh, there he is. There's Crimson. I really wish that the red one would have been like Tailtorn's twin or something, or maybe even Tailtorn to make him red because he's the coolest looking dragon. But God, this is so cool. Just having this out, like a brand new 2005 toy. But yeah, I mean, they're literally the exact same. The only difference is their heads. Their bodies are the exact same. They have different colors. You can definitely tell that Crimson's more of a fire dragon, considering he's got the yellow underbelly to match with the red primary color. And God, it's just so cool to actually have these guys. I used to, a lot of the times I would mix and match because, I mean, there really is no reason you can't mix and match the parts, but the question is, how is it going to look? Is it going to be some weird, ugly, disturbing amalgamation? But, oh, God, I just need to find myself a vial and hope to find him brand new, because it'd be really cool to open another one of these, but oh boy, the memories are flooding back, and just not kidding. That was Plasma Dragons. We got a brand new one, which was very, very fun to open and all that, and then we got the return of the very first Plasma Dragon that I got. Let's see. Got the return of Sether back to the fold. Very, very happy about having him back because he was my first one. That first one is always the best. And then we've got our 5th Plasma Dragon to add to the mix, Crimson, and hopefully later on I can find myself Vile. So I see you peeking out between that egg there, Tailtorn. I know what you're thinking. Well, I mean, that's it. That's a pretty solid collection there. Again, I just need to get Vile just to put right in the middle here. I mean, I'd have the full Series 1, but it's so nice to have 5 now eggs, but I mean, just because I didn't have Sether for the longest time, it's so nice to actually see him back with the fold and have 4 plus a brand new additional dragon, Crimson. I don't know if I'll do another review in one of these. I don't know. I kind of did this more for me than anything, but just a fun little video. Nostalgia. If I do find another Tailtorn, or not another Tailtorn, but if I find another Vile, hopefully I can find him brand new. But if I do end up finding a Vile, I will more than likely do a review on it. But yeah, I think that's gonna have to wrap up this video. I mean, I do wish that they would still have something for Plasma Dragons, if not like maybe a new series, or just bring it back like Lego did Bionicle. But Mega Bloks is a completely different company in there in and of itself. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of these little guys. If you were around when they were around, if you remember them, if you ever had one, just shoot a comment towards me, and we can chat about how fun it was to have Plasma Dragons and be some of the only ones who know what they are. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Deuces.